Why did you write the book, Get Them on Your Side, and then the follow-up, Keep Them on Your Side?
As I began to think more and more about leadership in a non-academic sense, I realized that one of the core challenges, how do you actually pull people to where you want to go, move them with where you want? That's what leaders do. Yeah. We try to convince people. Get them on your side sounds sort of a hard, tough title. But isn't that what we try to do?
Sure.
It's not that we're convinced outside. We try to do that all the time in our life. We try to, look, I have this great idea. Why don't you join me? Okay, so think about
in a lot of areas.
In a lot of areas, it's all the time. We want to. That is what we try to do. That is why successful and unsuccessful presidents try to do. People in Congress try to do. That's what leaders try to do. We try to do this all the time. We want to win people over to ideas we passionately believe. That doesn't mean we're closed about it. We want to try to win people over. Now, to me, that becomes very, very important. That is what leadership is partially about. Getting people around the ideas and mobilizing them. That's the core of the political competence. So get them on your side doesn't mean get them on your side because you're totally right, but get them on your side because you believe that this is the way you really want to really be moving. And that requires real skills. That requires real political skills. Many of our failed leaders, many of our failed entrepreneurs, many of our unsuccessful leaders are ones that had great ideas but couldn't in fact mobilize people to their side. I mean, we take a look at that, and many of our failed politicians, failed to do that because they got people and they just couldn't really move the agendas ahead. It's about moving an agenda. In order to move an agenda, and to lead, you've got to get people on your side. So the title came to that. In terms of the keep them on your side, because the flip side, once you've got them there, how often have you voted for someone and then say, whoa, they're not delivering, okay? So, or you hired someone. They're not once you mobilize that people on the group, now you got to sustain the difference. You go to distance. So ask yourself, you're an entrepreneur, you're starting a business, or you're in an organization and you're running a new project and you've got a deadline. You've convinced people to join you. You've got the right group behind you. You've got them on your side. Now you got to get them to go the distance. Now it's 11 o'clock at night. They're tired. What do? You've got to enhance them, engage them. You've got to keep them. You've got to coach them. You've got to do those very, very skills, those very, very core skills that will make sure that the thing is not dropped, but goes the distance and actually get something done. So it's one thing to get people on your side, another thing is to keep them on your side and sustain and go the distance. And I think it's an important difference.